Hello and welcome to the show. Now, we start this week's FailRace episode with Ewan on GTA 5, who is trying to get a Sand King to the custom shop, to the repair garage, and everyone else is trying to stop said Sand King. Turns out the rocket car, that is the one to go for, as it manages to launch the Sand King perfectly onto the slip road, onto the motorway, the raised platform. That's a hell of a ramp, I have to say. We are sticking with GTA 5 now. This is during a criminal masterminds attempt, which means nobody can die during all of the heists, and the police had other ideas. The best bit about that is the police helicopter survived the aerial takedown. Vilzu on a modded GTA 5 gets things a little bit wrong and then does their best Herbie impression, or Lightning McQueen impression. We're just going to run along. That's definitely not how things are supposed to be done. I mean, he's still carrying pretty good speed up on there and comes back down, avoids all the cars. That was a hell of a wall ride, I have to say. We are next with XENOAXIS on Cyberpunk. Now, I had trouble spawning a car in when completing this mission, but they've got even more. They've spawned one car in that is not working. They spawned in a Porsche that's also stuck on top of the original one that was spawned in, also not working. They've called in another car that is going to appear behind them, behind all of these wrecks, which has not worked. No, that's stuck upside down. You can't drive the one car that's on its wheels because that's part of the mission bit, so it's inoperable. So we're going to call it a fourth vehicle. This could only go well, surely. Calling in a fourth car into all of this mess. Yep, it went as about expected. Two options. Pinged off either. The original car is now free, at least, in all of this. Just about free. Anyway, it does move. It's quite broken. Apparently that bit of the map is not good for trying to call in a vehicle. Something exploded. Yeah, there goes the cars. Yeah, not so easy. Douglas up next on Burnout Paradise is in the middle of a race against some AI cars. Goes for a boost refill, however, was the wrong call. The corner coming up here, the very tight turn, carries too much speed, hits the wall. Now, these things happen. Simple mistake. The thing is, all of the AIs are doing the same thing. In fact, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wrecked cars along there, and the player actually ends up in first. Because nobody could manage to take that corner. It's a nasty corner, sure. We move next on to a WreckFest with Shiny Cookie, and, well, I mean, if this isn't an excellent example of CARma, I don't know what is. So this, during a team race, everything is going, relatively well, spots a blue car and murders it into the corner. I say murdered it. It's a big hit, however, while, yes, it pushes the blue car wide, the blue car then decides to completely eviscerate the Bulldog and remove it from the race. And that is why you don't piss off a car that is stronger than you and is in a very good position to torpedo you into the next corner. We move next to Dirt Rally 2. Now, rolls and continues are relatively common when it comes to rally games. This one, though, is rather well executed. Through some trees, yes, that's always a dangerous bit. Clips the banking, goes for a roll, and manages to fit perfectly between some trees, and we're back onto the road. Okay, not quite so cleanly onto the road, but still, that's incredibly lucky. I mean, I've rolled many a car in dirt games, of course, and normally the times where you roll and recover, I don't quite, this is a strange camera angle we got from this one, but yeah, normally roll recovery doesn't involve scything between some trees. That could have got a lot worse for the Evo, but it lands back down on the wheels and can carry on without really losing all that much time. Now, sticking with Dirt Rally 2, now this is not a roll and continue, this is a very, very near miss. Tony Hawk would be proud of said grind across the bridge. It looks, for all intents and purposes, like the Porsche is going to have a massive accident here, but just gets away. It's so lucky. It's so finely balanced on that bridge. And then, of course, once it comes off the other side, no real time lost from all of that. Volvo Brick Fan is up next on WRC9, and, well, can still get into trouble on this one. That is a bounce off some rocks and a spin and a twist and a flip, and going to do a few more spins on the nose, and almost landed pointing perfectly in the right direction. Not quite, but pretty good going on that. Just a combination of different obstacles there, pinging the car about. We move to ASSetto Corsa next with a group of Formula 1 cars having trouble. This is the AI at the front of the race, getting things wrong across the grass, and everybody's got things wrong. There are 18 cars in the field, and all 18 of them are stuck in this particular crash here. I don't know if it's a player car that scoots around the outside or whether that's an AI vehicle that manages it, but yeah, it just runs a bit wide, and complete and utter carnage has befallen the field of Formula 1 cars. I'll see Cookie up next on City Skyline is rebuilding some roads. As you do, play City Skylines, you do plenty of redesigning and rebuilding your city, and sometimes that makes traffic do weird things, because roads are being changed. That's fair enough. What doesn't normally happen is the warp speed truck that's got on the tractor, got it briefly, but look at it go! They are really in a hurry right there. Didn't get airtime, sadly, over the jump, but that is a seriously speedy truck. It's just gone. It's off into the distance. Who knows? I didn't manage to see that. What happened before? And finally, we have Jurgen DX on Kerbal Space Program. Now, they are trying to land, I guess, like sort of some prototype aircraft, crazy thing. I like the aircraft are actually good fun. It's not just about rockets going up. You can try and make rockets in the form of planes. However, landing them is not always so easy, and this one looks like it's going relatively well. It looks like it's going fairly smooth. It's going quite quick, but, it's going fairly well. However, the touchdown didn't. It tipped it forward, and now we're going to go for the great spiralling through the air. There go the fuel tanks. Now it just looks like a normal fighter jet, still spinning and twisting. I don't quite know what started this spinning and twisting at this moment, but we're going for now full-on breakdancing with a rocket. Now it's lost one of the tail fins, I guess. Still going. Now we go for all of the cartwheels in the world. There goes all of the wings. Now we're just a tube, and there goes the back of it, and we're still spinning and twisting, and it eventually comes to a rest, and somehow Jebediah is okay. Quite how they survived that, I don't know. Many G-forces and many sick would have occurred, but well, they say any landing you can walk away from is a good one, right? I'm not sure I believe that was a good landing, even if somehow Jebediah survived it. Gotta love Kerbal. But there we go. That is going to be it for this episode. As ever, if you have clips you'd like to submit to this series, you can via a Google form. There'll be a link to it in the description. I think find all of the rules and how it works in there. That, though, is going to be it from me. Thank you all very much for watching, and until next time, a goodbye.